Alright guys, what's up? It's your boy Sharktooth, and I'm afraid of sharks, so what better way of getting over a fear than dating them, of course, so let's commence. Ooh, nice little movie maker transition there, boyo. Me? I don't look like that. But for your sake, just pretend that's what I look like. Where am I? Why, the last thing I remember, it was something about pelicans. Not pelicans, I don't know what those are, like seagulls. The ocean, of course. It was, if only I wasn't so groggy. You there, wake up and smell the salt. Damn, she's pretty salty. What the hell's your problem? I'll have no wool gathering aboard. Wool gathering? Who the fuck says that? Isn't there more of a small boat? Don't give me any of your sass, greenhorn, holy cow. It's the kind of lame brain scrub scuba school I'm sending out these days. Almost had that. How is a fish scientist supposed to work with this kind of material? It's an insult to fish science. Fish science? You mean biology? Or, marine biology? Now listen up, you nidurthral sea sponge. You're here to do a job, and you had better do it right. There's something mysterious going on in the sea around these parts, and I mean to find out what it is. If I could swim, I'd do it myself, but I can't. That's your job. You can't swim? I mean, shit, you'll probably keep floating up with those freaking floaties attached to your chest. Okay, enough chit-chat. Get on with it. And what's the goose look? You inbred? Did you just call me inbred? Do you have a question or something? Yeah, I was actually... What am I supposed to be doing now, ma'am? I'm all over with this like an anemone. Whatever, let's just be cool, I guess. We're here for the sharks. Oh my god. You didn't even read your job description. No, I glanced at it. I don't even have eyes. Right, fine, listen. This particular area of the ocean has something funny going on. Local fishermen have been reporting back that some weird ass shit is hitting the fan. They're bringing up a catch and they claim that some of the fish can talk. Well, we're not here for the fish, we're here for the sharks. Get your damn facts straight. That's what now? I said that fish can talk around here. Looks like we're in Bikini Bottom. Okay, it seems I'm on a boat with the lunatic. I knew this job was too good to be true. Maybe I should really have read the job description properly, or at least past the first line. Large-breasted 26-year-old woman requires assistance. Stop thinking to yourself. I'm not playing you to think paying. Okay, I know it sounds nutty, but the fishermen have provided me with a lot of empirical evidence. One man claims the sea bass begged him for his life. Another says a herring called him a twat. This is the kind of game we're playing. Yet a third says a turboat swore blind he was the man's father and had a great deal of anecdotal evidence about the sexual relations it had with the man's mother. Nobody's going fishing here anymore. I'm not surprised. I mean, if a fish came up and was like, I'm your dad, that'd be pretty weird. Maybe not those local people rely. Maybe, but these local people rely on their fishing for income, so you'll be helping them too. Well, I guess. All I need to do is go down there and investigate. Well, you can't go down there. You said you can't swim. If a fish passes a remark about your personal appearance, don't ignore it, catch it. Bring it back here and then I'll show it to the higher echelons of fish scientists and they'll finally take me seriously. I don't know what's not to take serious about. Your name is Marina. Think you can't manage that remedial task? Yes, ma'am. Get in there. Like how they just mirrored the image. This is flat out crazy. Talking fish. I think the silicones affected her brain function. Oh well, pays guess. And I guess it's a couple of days in the sun. Here goes. He just he's making accusations. Or suppose I'm making accusations. The majesty of the ocean waves. Man, I love this 140p image behind me. Now that I have to ask myself is, if I'm a talking fish, where would I be? Pfft. If Miss Marina's dreams, that's where they'd be. Oh, in Miss Marina's. Listening to a lot of old fisherman tales, she must have had a sponge for a brain. Okay, let's check my gear. Oxygen tank, check. Shark repellent, check. Sandwiches, check. Why would you eat a sandwich underwater? Check, I guess. Maybe I should have wrapped them. You dingus. Better get on with it. Where should I look first? Maybe inside the old wreck behind the seaweed looks promising. I'm not gonna... Neither one of these options, if I was scuba diving, would I... I wouldn't be scuba diving. Just whatever, let's go inside the wreck. Don't sharks like wrecks? The golden fin. Strange sort of vessel, looks like a fishing boat, but adapted somehow. Adapted to being full of water? She's still sealed too. I wonder if there's a way in. Can't have been down here more than a couple years. It's not especially deep or dangerous around here. I wonder why she was so... why she was never salvaged. Hey, there's a door. Let's see if I can get in there. Whoa, Jesus. What do you think you're doing, Baka? Baka? Why did I say that? Holy shit, a shark. Take your grubby little hand paws off my ship. It isn't for the likes of you to disrespect. I was right about the sharks, like in the ship, maybe? I don't know if that's like a fact or not. Get away from there right now, or I shall bite you hard. I mean it. Oh my god. What was it? Was it my lecture? Said to do when faced with a shark again. Punch it upside the head, keep perfectly still. Okay, it's not a bear and you'll drown. Sharks can't keep perfectly still, they have to swim or they die. Smack it up the side of the head. I don't think that's actually true. I'll just use my shark repellent. Of course, I need to use my shark repellent. Okay, let's see how the instructions say. You just hold the little can. Why do you have to read the instructions? Congratulations on buying Shark Be Gone, trademark, the premier shark repellent designed for the discerning diver on the go. We are sure you will find it both effective and cost-effective. However, if you are not completely satisfied, you can contact consumer support via our email messaging. I haven't got all day, Baka. Why is she saying Baka? Bullocks? What where are we from? Why don't I have... Why am I such a... I'm a slow reader, that's it. That's really it. You've asked for it, I'm going to give you a nice snip. Online messaging system where none of our force representatives will be more than happy to assist you. Oh, hell with it, okay. I'll just spray this shit right in the beast's face. Take that. Aye. Aye. She got a little spermy for a nose. What's the matter with you? Are you crazy? Oh my goodness, my allergies. Ow. Owie. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, that's sad. And this 2,200-pound flawless killer of the deep, crying. Kee, 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 kee. Oh, you big horrible brute. I'm a small human compared to you. I am a human compared to you. I shan't forget this. You can count on it. Now, oh. That's sawed off. Yeah, I'm quite the badass.
You got balls.
I don't think I should hang around any longer. I have 2 balls, apparently. I'm swimming back up to the boat right now. Do I get balls for doing weird stuff? Just a singular gross chum. Alright, save it last. That was quite an unusual experience. There she is. I am almost semi-impressed to see what you've got. Oh boy, do I have a story for you. Story. Save it for bedtime when you're on your when you have your hideous children. Why you gotta be so rude? Why you gotta be so rude? I want results. I want a talking fish. So hand it over. How about you slow your fucking roll? Oh well, I don't have one yet. What? Well, that was the shark down there. Of course, there was a shark down there. You numbskull, these are shark. This bitch trying to kill me. You find donuts in a donut shop. You find sharks in shark-infested waters. But never do you find a shark in a donut. But you don't know that. Holy hell. And the hire on this boat was run out. I've got to take it back. We're coming back here tomorrow. You punk an extra day's boat hires coming out of your wages. What? Why are males so useless? Whoa, chill out. Gee whiz, I'm really sorry, Miss Marina, if you thinks Sharks are no big deal, you do it. I'm gonna get 2 balls for that. I can't use Spasmo. Oh yeah, she can't swim. She freaking just floats back up into the water. Well, considering you're a fish scientist, maybe you ought to learn. Just push her straight into the water. I did learn. It's not that I don't know how to learn it. It's these... I was correct. They have considerable positive buoyancy. Yeah, I was right. What do you mean they float? That's what I said. Good God, your hard work. I was right! Sometimes these fabulous sweater puppies of mine are just too difficult to handle. Don't say anything. That's just all he thought. Pete. I could handle them. Shit. Nice. Fuck you, brain. You're not the boss of me. What? That's his mouth. Yes, actually, I am. What the hell's wrong with me? How dare you? You insult me and I just have to stand here drooling to yourself. Oh, and you just stand here drooling to yourself. If I had the time to hire somebody who doesn't have a brain cell that desperately scrolls through Tinder every night, I would, but I don't. Whatever, I'm sick of this. I'm taking her back. We return tomorrow. Oh, great. That'll be something to look forward to. I just hope I don't run into the shark again. It seemed pretty pissed with me for squirting the repellent into its horrible sharky face. Oh well, I'll probably never see it again. Well, considering the name of the game, I think you will. Me. As I lay in bed that night, strange questions torment me in my mind. Do sharks feel? Why do noodles come in square forms? Why did that shark repellent have such a long instructions list? Do they really float that much? Marino's right, but how can fish talk? What's been going on down there? Why have all of these graduates of scuba school, been chosen to solve this strange mystery? I think you just kind of read the first sentence, a little flashback, and finally that shark's going to be around and still mad as bees. It's a lot of bees. Well, no sense in worrying about it, I suppose. Just have to see what happens to her. I think... Okay, so a great white shark or a bunch of bees, angry bees, shaped like the amount to create a great white shark in density. I think I'd be more afraid of the bees than the shark. But I'm also... I don't know. I think I'd... I'm glad he's making the sound zzz to indicate that he's fallen asleep. Feels like an old SpongeBob game in its transitions. Okay, let's try this shizzle again. What kind of person am I playing as? Wetsuit integrity check, regulator correctly attached check, flask of hot coffee check. Why are you bringing liquids and food down with you? I think I'll take a belt of that now. Just unscrew the... Yeah, that's it. Actually, there it goes. Should have thought of that one. Through better. Well, I don't need caffeine to be on my A game. Let's explore. If you're under this rock, let's just get into that wreck. Considering my last choice, I should go here, but I'm curious as to what's under the rock. It's under here, I went. Oh well, isn't that adorable? A dear little sea slug. Suck on my balls. Oh, that's a shame. Can you say anything else, little fella? Suck on... Okay, I get the point. Yeah, I don't think you're a Fish Nobel Prize winning discovery. I'll try the wreck. Okay, let's see about getting in there this time. There's this door, but it seems to be wedged somehow. There must be some way in. There she is. She, I guess. It's me just assuming. Making such a misogynistic comment. So again, he returns, as bold as brass. Well, explain to me what you didn't understand yesterday. Why does she keep saying baka? I, well, hardly know where to start. Coming back here after squirting that horrid stuff in my face. You've got some nerve.
You got balls.
Hey, I have 4 of those. Came up in highs because of you played havoc with my face. Well, it looks okay now. What's that you saying? I said you look okay, for a shark and all. Oh, yeah. It's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me. Well, thank you. People used to say I was cute all the time, then I turned into a big shark and they stopped. What? Now they only say things like help an eye or oh my god, where's my leg? That means you've eaten legs. Where is their leg? Yeah. Well, I need to mention to you right now that I have skipped a leg day a few times and my legs are, oh my gosh, they're just awful, stringy, full of bones. Don't worry, senpai. I won't eat your legs. Oh, such attractive legs. Say what now? Nothing at all. Well, hold on. From what you're saying, are you telling me you weren't always a shark? Well, of course not, silly old simp. So I'm old and silly. I used to be a sweet little maid. So what happened? Oh, you don't get a lady's life story out of her that easy. If you want to know all about me, you'll have to take me on a date. Jeez. What? There is a new bar and grill just opened about a nautical mile from here. I want you to take me there. Be there tomorrow at 7. Well, you're... My mother told me to never date aquatic broads. Sorry. What should I... Whatever, dude. I'll be there. Because if you're not... Good thing I, agreed. Alright. Have fun. See you there tomorrow. Yeah, goodbye for now. That is only... Au revoir. What? Well, I've gotten into some scraps before, but this probably takes the cake. Still, as opposed to that, it's not the worst date prospect I've ever had either. I guess I had better report back to Marina. Lovely. Marina, I'm back. There she is. You're back and empty-handed. Why are you gonna be so salt all the time? I think I'm going to hurl. No, it's okay. I have a solid lead this time. I met a great white shark and it talks, just like you said. Tomorrow I have to take it on a date. What in the literal fuck are you talking about? I'm going on a date with it. It's going to tell me what's up. I think it used to be human. You really are a piece of work, you know that. All I wanted was for you to bring back a talking fish. I didn't ask you to strike up a relationship with one. Why do you have to make everything so negative? What's wrong with you? It's like you either bring me back nothing at all or you do something resoundingly retarded. Now look here, Marina. I think I deserve a bit more credit than that. I'm gonna go on a date with a great white shark. You best drop the salt or I'm gonna turn that one chum into two chum, you hear? I'm getting to the bottom of this whole fish deal with like you wanted, and I'm taking a lot of risk to do it. Just whatever, man. She's salt. This means another day of boat hire that's going to finish off the budget I had for this whole trip. You had better make sure you don't mess this up. Tomorrow is our last chance. If you goof it again, forget ever getting paid for this gig. Forget it. She sure does love to bust my balls.
You got balls.
That's 6. Does that happen every time I mention the word balls? Guess not. Anyway, I better rest up and find out if wearing a tie with this wetsuit is feasible. My god, do I need money? What kind of date doesn't need money? I sure hope they accept my Discover card. Whoa. Another little... Yep, that night, I tossed and turned. I racked my brain for what you should bring on a shark date. I mean, can't go without some kind of date gift, right? What should I bring? I knew a juicy dripping ham. I know a nice posse of flowers. I know nothing. If I bring a ham, perhaps I will like attract other sharks, and then just that won't be fun. They'll steal my shark date. Flowers, they'll just nothing. I don't even care. What the hell? A shark isn't going to want a present. I ain't made of cash. The date wasn't even my idea. How do I get myself into these things? Why is my life so out of control? You're just on a... Well, I mean, I'd be a little stressed out too if I was being pestered by a shark to go on a date with it. Just in general, seeing a shark would be kind of stressful. Why do I spend all my time either having a miserable time or bored out of my school just playing with my balls?
You got balls.
One ball. Well, I did only get one. Balls. Let's have some more. Typical, just a fluke. Well, let's just get a little sleep. Why did I only get one? Let's see. Half a nautical mile from the wreck. If only I knew what the fuck a nautical mile was. But somehow I reckon this has to be the place. Oh, look at those little Squiddo Octopus's bar and grill. Octopus. Well, I've seen some messed up junk in my time. This is a pretty well takes the ship biscuit. Hello there. I thought you were going to be late for a moment. Well, you're the late one, obviously. I got here before you. Late, as if, huh? Oh, she's looking at me that way again. I think this is the point of the day where I'm supposed to say something charming. Come on, you can do this. You look a couple pounds lighter. The moon sure does glint beautifully off your teeth. How about we skip dinner and just have a quickie in the toilets?
You got
Oh!
balls.
You really think so? Well, sure. They look like rows and rows of Stanley knife blades embedded in a bubble gum that's been outside on the pavement for a week. What? You always know what to say. What? Always. This is like the third encounter we've had, and the first time I sprayed you with shark repellent. Come on, don't forget I'm a vicious eating machine. Let's eat. Oh my god, what the hell is that? Here's our waiter. He's a blobfish, right? Maybe senpai, either then or just a parent return not truly ghastly. I don't know about that, but he's an ugly fucker. Man. Oh boy! Good evening, madam. That legit. Good evening. That just looks like the scene from Man in Black. Sir, can I show you to your rock? Thank you. Would you care to see the wine list? Yes, perhaps. Sure. Care to order the wine? Oh dear, this isn't really my strong suit. Wine list. Shiraz deep red notes of wood smoke and marble fruits. Sancerre, ripe gooseberry aromas, crisp finish. Thunderbird, 5 generations of winos can't be wrong. You can go for Thunderbird, dude. I'd better play this safe. Pretty sure this is the one mother used to drink. A bottle of Thunderbird, please. Well, sir, I'll also require it to be served in a brown paper bag with a blue sleeping bag and 3-legged dog on the side. Ah, yes. All the trimmings. Yes. Did you order? Oh, yes, Thunderbird. We have a long story. Mother used to put it in the golden grams. What? Then I would drift into a wondrous sleep after smashing a couple of things. What is going on? And maybe not as much of a gentleman as I thought. I wonder if... Did you bring me a date? Woohoo! Everything's just crashing down. Say what now? Your date? No, I just didn't. My size of what? Your size of underwear. I was going to buy you sexy shark underwear, but I didn't have anything big enough to fit your... I mean, not saying you're fat, just you're really, really big. Wow. Oh crud, that didn't go down well. Okay, Senpai, let's just get down to business. This fucking game! No, you wanted to know why fish talk around here. Is that not so? Oh yeah, I guess it did. Your wine, sir. Oh, thanks. Well, it's a whopping big secret, but everything tells me I can trust you with it. I used to be human, and your meals, sir. Wait, we didn't get to order those. We only serve one thing, sir, seafood. It consists of whoever the chef managed to mug this morning. An octopus is just... Is he going out and murdering people for food? May I present this dish of the day? Oh boy, it's the guy from The Rock. Suck my balls. Oh, the Slee said. He's just gonna say that over and over. I think it's a little bit undercooked, waiter. Sea slugs are traditionally eaten alive, sir. Suck. Just write it. Go ahead. Whoa, okay. Did you suck on them a little? So I was saying I used to be a human girl. In fact, I was a fish scientist, a graduate of University of Fish Studies. Oh no shit. My boss is one of those too. She's the one who sent me down here to work out what's really going on. What's she like? Big hooters and a crappy attitude. Oh yes, she sounds very typical. All the fish scientist girls have big hooters. You won't get anywhere in fish science if you don't. Oh. Although there was this one girl. Well, laying down, you could have used her for a spirit level. Anyway, point is, after I graduated, I became convinced that a human and fish DNA were more closely linked than we thought. I got a job aboard a research vessel called the Golden Fin. That one wreck we found earlier. And aboard the ship, I started my life's work, a potion that could turn humans into fish, and fish into humans. I bet you never heard of anything like that before, right? I think I once rented this movie with Aaron Paul in it. Anyway, it was a highly volatile and concentrated mixture, but it wasn't quite perfected. But then disaster. The Fire Nation attacked. Disaster, disaster. The golden fish sank. Why? What happened? I don't know. Legend says the captain didn't like it very much. So he just sunk it to be a dick. But I was trapped aboard, the water was rising, I thought it was the end. Then you drank the solution. Oh. But my solution tank was breached. I got such a high concentration of the formula, I was turned into a fish that most closely matched my DNA, great white shark. When the formula got out into the ocean, it was weaker, but still able to convert simple fish brains into partly human ones. So now they can all talk. Yeah, that makes sense. It completely makes sense, whatever. Since that day, I've been working to recreate my formula with your hands. Your hands. It's been really hard just having fins and junk, you know. Yeah. But I think it's ready, and you have to come. You can help me turn back into a real girl. Me, please. I like how that's supposed to. I was totally worth. Oh. Rad. Come on, let's ditch this bill and get back to the Golden Fin. Race you. Oh, remember when Michael Phelps raced a shark? Yeah, me neither, because it didn't happen. We've made our way back to the Golden Fin. Here we go, sneaking inside. Whoa, kind of a dump. How do you like it? Oh, it's very nice. And now, without further ado, I need you to help me with a new batch of formula. Do you need me to help you figure out the complex molecular structure involved, or run my eye over the chemical composition of the solution? Nope, I need you to unscrew the lid. I got it all there, no problem. I just can't open it. Once a girl, always a girl. Don't breathe any in, senpai. You should be okay with your scuba apertures. Apparatus. Here goes. Pop. Yeah, like a boss. Now what? What happens next, senpai? Is you prepare yourself for an amazing transformation. She just turns into like an ogre. Say what's now. Huh. I can't say I'm surprised at the failure. Or, I don't know, what happened. It's the blinding flash, genetic. And was that a generic anime noise in aid of? Shark chanting. Holy shit balls. What happened? I've turned. Can't say that's human, but I mean, whatever. Mostly, I guess it should have been a little stronger. But I'm a lot more human than I was, right? snake's alive. You're hella thick. Okay then. Fuck it. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a little freaked out over here. You're not quite what I expected. Oh well. This is the whole package, bud. So get used to it. I'm sorry, Shark-chan. I was just caught off guard is all. Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, I can't breathe too long underwater in this form. Where your gills go? Let's swim up to the beach and work out what to do next. Okay. She still doesn't have hands. She still has like weird fins. Nice to finally be back on dry land. Pretty sick of the ocean at this point. Smell that sea air. Sure feels good to draw into my more than ample lungs. And say that again. Holding all these conversations with scuba gear in my mouth has been a little challenging. What do we do next? I'll tell you what to do. Oh boy, what is that? I've gotten late since I turned into a shark. My George. Bye-bye, George. I'm still going to make you work for it. I hope you collected plenty of... I have 9. Let's take a look. Show me. Well, I can't refuse that. Oh my god. Is that all? I only have Are we even trying? Well, what do I have to do? With them counts. Well, yes, you need something to even do with. Wow. Well. Try and work for it, and don't forget there are other things to consider when it comes to men's balls, like really tight jeans indeed, but I'm more thinking of actions that had consequence. For example, do you remember when we first met? Well, what you need? You mean that date we had a half hour ago? I believe I recall it, yes. Well, you were very charming when we said hello. Even though I was in shark form, you saw my inner beauty. That was very nice. Being nice makes your balls bigger. True fact. Okay, rad. Well, we're on the subject of the date, our wine, the order Thunderbird. Thunderbird, really? But I like Thunderbird. I think my mom put it in my golden grams. Looked like I was going on a nasty old hobo. Maybe I was. You. Jeepers judgment. Well, I just lost 3. Continuing on the date, thanks a lot for not bringing a date gift, you cheap jerk. Look, you don't know what scuba diver earns. Well, what I earn anyway, not very much. Still cheap. Major balls lost for cheap. What? Finally, we come to the time I transformed. That was a pretty important moment for me. It's a big deal, and let's see. See, I recall exactly what you said. Ah, yes. No, you must have set me right if I got off pissed here. But I believe your words used were hella thick. Oh no. Said it was her smell a stick. Nice try, dweeb. But no dice. And way less balls. So I had to count. -4? Oh my. Oh dear. Afraid you didn't have any balls at all. Not a single ball. You're hardly able to pleasure a lady with completely ballless you are. Afraid I can't let you try and play with me like that. So no crazy shark sex for me. It's a shame. I'll just be on my way. Oh no. That's fast, little man. You don't get off the hook, you still get... Oh. In a way. What is gonna happen? You're gonna show me, like, the birds? What is happening? Looks somebody been over it with a disc sander. What? But at least everything has been brought to a satisfactory conclusion. What the fuck is... Jeez. Oh. I don't believe this. I'm standing there, here astounded. Where have you been all day? I still have -4. Why couldn't you manage to do the simplest thing? Why did I ever trust you? You're a complete bonehead, you know that. I angst at the total waste of space you are. Is that so, Marina? Well, that's something you should know. I got fucked by a great white shark. You're a total bitch. You snack on that? I'm really, really sorry. Oh god, forgive me. Sad face. Is that something you brag about? She's been pretty mean. And maybe I'll get some balls from it. Yeah. I never realized it. Of course I'm a massive bitch, but you be. Oh. But at least I have reasons for it. Let's set aside you, which would be reason enough for Gandhi, and just concentrate on everything else. My career's gone down the pipe just because you couldn't do one simple thing. God, I just hate you so much. Well, it's like I can actually taste it. It's like a sour, underripe cherries in my mouth. I'd just love to see you being remorsefully pounded into a hamburger by a huge ape of a man with fists like sledgehammers. But I'm getting... Whoa. Oh, I get it. Oh. How about we How about we have really angry thing? That might help. Exactly how much cheap gin did your mother consume while you were in the womb? That's been a lot. Must have been a lot, right? It was Thunderbird. Brilliant. Everything just felt perfectly into place. Well, there's nothing else for it. Like it or not, I'm stuck with you, and I can't have you running your whore mouth off to everyone about my discovery. I just have to bite Daddy's ear for some funding. Daddy. He's a rich king. Crocite. He invented the hat. Made a mint off of it. The old bastard. He'll fund another trip of I cry hard enough. He invented the hat. What hat? Well, not what hat you dink. The hat. He invented the entire concept. How old is he? 52. But what the hell does that have to do with anything? 52-year-old created the hat. I'm going to get on the phone with him, and soon as he wires the cash through, we're coming back. And next time you won't fuck up. You hear me? How long is this? Like I hear the phantom call of the sea by Juncture Hurts. I only have 4 balls. Okay, so I'm gonna try that again and see if I can. I'm just gonna speed through it. Click mouse and you ping as many hearts as you can. If you score 100 points, you get. What if I don't? I have to click 180. What? Shooing. Okay, what is happening? So I have to get 180. Well, this is easy. I have 36. Oh, I have to get all of them, though? That sucks. There's like no momentum when they fall. Oh, this is gonna suck. I have to get all of them. Whoa. Weird. This suddenly got really weird. This is on Steam. Like, with no patch. Whoa. Yeah, like a boss. Good lord. She's a huge... Say that out loud. I guess I'm getting the hang of this little settle thing. Eventually truly grows a person. Yeah! You won the prize. No question and position. Should we go for... No. That's enough of this game. Yeah, fuck this. This is weird.